thing in common, immediately try to cover it up. As Sean Spicer exits the White House and Sarah Huckabee Sanders steps in to take his place, liberals have begun to notice one thing which President Donald Trump's new staff all have in common. However, they immediately set about trying to cover it up, because it doesn't fit their narrative about our commander-in-chief. As the left tries to convince us that Trump is a misogynist pig, women are now the face and voice of the Trump administration with the appointment of Sarah Huckabee Sanders as the new White House press secretary. Following the resignation of Sean Spicer, she is the third woman to be appointed to a top position in the White House. Women now occupy the top spokesperson positions in 3 key government agencies, thanks to President Trump. The top press secretary positions at the White House within the State Department, the Pentagon, and the Justice Department are all held by women. When President Trump decided to bring in Anthony Scaramucci as White House Communications Director last Friday, Sean Spicer immediately resigned. However, Sanders was ready to fill his shoes after unofficially auditioning for the position when Spicer began fulfilling his U.S. Navy Reserve obligations this past May. Before being appointed by President Trump, Sanders previously served as Principal Deputy Press Secretary of White House Communications. According to Daily Caller, Sanders first began taking questions from reporters in lieu of Spicer last May, while he fulfilled his U.S. Navy Reserve duties. She continued to conduct daily press briefings after the communications shop decided to remove television cameras from their pressers. Sanders joins a team of 3 other female officials who hold top communications roles in our government at the State Department, the Justice Department, and the Pentagon. One can only imagine how confusing this all is to the liberal feminists. Breitbart reports that Sanders is joining Heather Nauert, who is the State Department's spokesperson, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, who serves as the Justice Department's Director of Public Affairs, and Dana W. White, who works as the Assistant to the Secretary of Defense for Public Affairs. Both the ladies have an impressive track record, and if that isn't enough to please liberals, Dana White is a black female holding high ranking. Not surprising, the liberal media failed to cover the promotion of Sanders, as they would rather report fake news, avoiding truths that would hurt their narrative. Our president has made great choices in appointing his staff regardless of race or gender, yet the left's only objective is to destroy him and hurt our country in the process. Trump strictly looks at qualifications and individuals who have the nation's best interest at heart, but the left wants to paint him as a sexist pig. The liberal media has already begun attacking Sanders, which isn't surprising, considering their past hypocritical behavior. Although, one would think women holding high ranking in D.C. might put the sock in the left's collective mouth for at least a few minutes. Thank you for watching. What do you think about this? Share this on Facebook and Twitter along with your comments.